Go ahead. I don't even know yet. I'm
No,
speaking.
go ahead.
Nah, my thing's not even organized. Go.
And to go based off a little bit of what he said, like a lot, like especially like nowadays, like a lot of people are just sleeping with just everybody. But for me personally, like I believe in soul ties, bro. Like you can't just be having like people's energy just with you, like. That's cap.
You went your whole like teenage life a happy-go-lucky jit. You hit your 20s now, you dumb depressed.
Like
you gotta understand, you took on a lot of different personalities, man. And you don't know how to deal with them.
And like me personally,
a lot of people
like
in
the
their
way
20s depressed right now, and they were happy jits, boy.
Yeah, and like the way that I view sex, like sex, it's a sacred thing. Like it's literally like you and that person becoming one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of
creating one. You feel
exactly.
me?
And like a lot of people nowadays, they feel like just because they talk to this person or that they're dating this person that they have to like indulge in
sexual activity.
Yeah, which is not like you don't have to, because it's not always about sex. And then you got to keep in mind about the soul ties. Like me, like I don't care how attractive I am to you, or like if I'm talking to somebody, I'm not gonna have sex with you just to have sex with you, like because I take that soul tie, like I take that seriously, because I don't just want to be like tied with somebody for like just anybody or just everybody forever, bro. Like no.
Nah, for sure.
Outside of marriage with somebody, is that a continuous soul tie?
You
got yes or no?
I mean, when it comes to soul ties, bro, you have to understand that those type of things, you literally got to pray for Christ to clear you of certain things. You understand me? Like when it comes spiritual, it's hard for you to just look at like it has an expiration date like milk. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally got to look at these things from a Christian mindset. But I'm totally with you, and I think like these conversations are lacking. You know what I'm saying? Like especially in the perspective of we all deal with lust. Everybody in here basically raised their hand. Like we all deal with lust, but sometimes when young people hear in the church about sex, it's always about don't have sex. The people telling them not to have sex are probably out here having sex. You feel me? Like you're not being real with these young folks, because they dealing with these passions that you went through when you was 15, bro. Like you was 16. Like you still going through, you feel me? And you want this jit to figure it out like you did, or be in the, on the low like you. So we have to understand that these conversations are very necessary. So I would love if like, and to go again what Sister Tasha said, it's biblical. Like sex isn't evil, dog. Like you feel me? We need to stop putting that narrative on it, because that guilt is why people are doing it on the low. People like to do stuff on the low, especially if they like, don't do that. Like, I'm gonna go do it when you ain't looking.
Right.
Like, you have to expose people to certain things in order for them to know, like, you feel me? Like, this ain't for me. But sexual morality, I would say it's discipline. God gave us scripture to guide us through the clouds of life. We usually are our biggest enemies, ourselves, in regards to having a lack of self-discipline. Which is one of the fruits of the spirit. So what advice would you guys, which we all are still dealing with lust and dealing with how to balance out our sexual desires, what advice would y'all give to young people or people that are probably new to the faith and feeling that shame that which comes with the conviction? What advice would you give them in regards to like moving forward?
Moving forward with lust?
Moving forward in life, like having to deal with these things regardless. Like it's going to be an ongoing thing. If you guys have any advice, what's up?
Man, that junk is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard, especially when you're going through it. Like you dealt with the situation and stuff like that. And let's say it was bad or traumatic, and you're not sure how to move forward. You're not sure like who to go to or who to trust and stuff like that. It's hard. The only advice I can give is like just pray about it, and then try to find other things to like occupy your time to keep you busy, so you don't have to like keep going through it or trying to or relapse or something like that. Like I don't know, like if you got school, focus on school, try to study. Or if you're trying to get a business, or you're trying to find a new hobby, like do something like that. Like try to find something to occupy your time, but like you gotta really stay in prayer, like a lot of prayer and stuff like that, to like try to move on. And who knows, maybe it'll help you out, maybe it'll make you a better person, it might make you stronger, but it's hard. That's all I can say. It's kind of difficult.
Anybody else want to? Y'all ain't got no advice for the youngest?
I'll say pray.
Oh no, I gotta say something.
For me, I would say My advice would be careful what you watch. Be careful what you're listening to.
Feeding
That
yourself.
scene might be too much for you. Ignite feelings, and now you get that call because you know how Satan works.
Yeah.
You hot, and here he go calling,
That
and,
text.
or she go calling,
Right.
and you've put yourself in a situation that could have been avoided. Be careful what you're listening to. These songs are real sexy out here. Got you feeling real sexy. So all of it, just your surroundings. Be very careful.
No, 1,000.
Have you been listening to my music? I'm kidding. No, that's a joke.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, she's sweet, but she a little bit psycho. What's up, Victor?
So my advice would be, fellas, like a lot of these females who claim to be Christians, you know, you may have to you may have to unfollow them because they be posting stuff that you probably don't need to see. You dig what I'm saying? And ladies, it goes for y'all too. There's some fellows who claim to be Christian, you feel me? And sometimes you may have to just get off that social media because, you know, a lot of times, man, you know, you could be just scrolling and you probably liking something, you feel me? And then all of a sudden, boom, this video pop up, boom, this reel pop up, boom, something happened in the story. So, and you know how Instagram is, they keep like tags on you. Social media keep these tags because once you like this, they're going to send you 10 other stuff to like as well. So you got to be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because like what she was saying, like what you watching and what you're looking at, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, bruh, there is buttons that says delete, block, you feel me, and hide, but we don't use those buttons, you know what I mean? Because naturally we want to see that. So if you really love yourself, you will really like discipline, you know what I'm saying, your eyes and your mindset so you don't fall into the same trap that Satan's putting out there.
Especially if you
Amen. Now.
And you
Amen.
and like before like you like jump into these things, like this is like a little bit off topic, but like you got to keep in mind like it's actual diseases out here, y'all. Like it's like, and like some people, they won't even tell you that they have these things, and then boom, it happens, and then like you done messed up your whole life just because of a moment, bro. Like I remember when I was working at MD9, I had a 25-year-old girl come. Like she used to just be clubbing and just doing stuff. Whole report just lit up like a light bulb. Like, bro, what are you doing out here?
Crazy.
25 years old. Like, come on.
She had everything.
Everything, bro. Like,
was on
it's
everything.
so like y'all just have to be mindful. Like when you go into these things, like, is it worth it? Because it's not. Is it worth your life? Is it worth messing up your life and stuff? Like, it's not.
Never.
Hey, bro, get
They're
out of
not.
here, bro. Leave,
I
dog.
feel like it's self-control, man. Practice self-control.
1,000%.
And
I know it's hard. Yeah, you just pray and self-control, man. It's not gonna be easy, you know, but try to stay a virgin, guys. Like if I'm talking to the young people, bro, real talk.
No real
Cause
talk.
like she said earlier too, like that whole soul ties is real, man. You carry them people with you throughout your whole life. You feel me? And it's very intimate. Like sex is not just sex. You feel me? So like, try to keep yourself to yourself type stuff till it's time to, you know, do what y'all gotta do. Self-control.
So let me ask y'all this, man. Do people?
Yo, what's going on? It's that boy Neff live in effect. Sock out Fett 3927. We're riding around with 66, and we 10 toes down. Listen, make sure every Sunday you tune in to the Youth Believe Ministries on Facebook, 10:30 p.m. to midnight. Every Sunday we go live on Facebook. Also, if you missed the show, you could go on YouTube, Believe TV Productions, subscribe, and you can see all the shows that we post up. And you can always chime in, like, comment, let your friends know. And always show love to all those who's tuning in, because at the end of the day, we're here to keep it Christian. We're here to enlighten the people with the You Believe Ministries, as always. Stay tuned.